Right, I had to look online how to do this because it made no sense, but apparently I have the thing here. It tells me in here somewhere. There. So Israel, Italy, Germany. There's a way of doing this. Right, I've had to do it this way, so...
It was a bottle of French wine, Chateau Barentois. It was a bottle of French champagne, Montagne de Reims. It was a bottle of German wine, Wiesbaden. It was a bottle of Italian wine, Modena Lambrusco. It was a bottle of Israeli wine, Carmel Sauvignon Blanc. It was a bottle of French wine, Chateau Barentois. It was a bottle of German wine, Wiesbaden.
So Israel, Italy.
It was a bottle of Italian wine, Modena Lambrusco. It was a bottle of German wine, Wiesbaden. It was a bottle of French wine, Chateau Barentois. It was a bottle of French champagne, Montagne de Reims.
So it should be that, then that.
Hey, presto! To my delight, the wine rack moved to reveal a secret passage. The blood trail continued.
Stobbart. We knew you would come.
Hey, you're the guy who mugged me outside the theater.
We had to have the key of Solomon.
Why?
Now listen to me. Susaro is more powerful than we thought. There isn't much time. You must find the others. Protect the key.
Where is it?
Look for the statue. It hides the...
Hides what? I wasn't gonna get any more from the guy. It was the body of the guy who'd taken the key from me outside the theater. He'd tried to tell me something about a statue. I couldn't find any clues. Whatever he was trying to protect, it was clearly worth laying his life down for.
Well, that was...
The broken clock had stopped at 3:42. Cesaro's men must have been here for at least an hour. They must have been desperate. Hardly anything had been left untouched.
There sounds like someone outside.
No sounds came from behind the door.
Great, I gotta get across here. Well, I'm not going that way. He needs to turn around.
It was a large, illuminated Bible. Each handwritten page must have taken days. If Grandpa Stobbart could see me now, he'd sure be proud. Closest I've been to a Bible in years. Guess I just preferred thrillers. I like this version, though. Had some pretty pictures in it.
This might be wrong, because he's going to turn around. Yeah. Yeah. I've done... I can't skip this, which is stupid. I mean, I don't think saving it here is actually going to work. Move. What? Really? So it doesn't put me back behind there. This is going to be in one of those annoying sequences, isn't it? Basically, I think what I need to do is the minute he walks down the stairs, just go for it. Obviously sneak in, run in, and he's going to hear me. Go, go, go. Whew.
The key to adjust the time had been left in the clock face. I set the clock to 3:42, the time I'd seen on the smashed clock. Nothing happened. It was a medieval tapestry depicting a knight on his horse. It reminded me of a manuscript I once found. Finely carved statue of a knight of the Templar order. Not very flattering. I couldn't see any levers or buttons. It was a statue of a Templar knight. The statue was old, very old. The statue was carved from solid rock. I couldn't see any switches or levers. It was a large statue of a man. Maybe this was the statue the Templar had been trying to tell me about. Below the statue, on the plinth, was a brass plaque. The plaque indicated that the statue was of Saint Stephen. Below his name was a quote, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." Revelation. Now, when I was a boy, Grandpa Stobbart, or to give him his full title, the Very Reverend Archie Stobbart, had insisted I went to Bible class. So Revelation was no revelation to me. The plaque was set into the plinth. It couldn't be removed from its recess. The statue was made of solid stone. I couldn't see any moving parts.
I'm guessing, okay.
I entered the time that corresponded to the date this place was dedicated to Saint Stephen. It was around 1247. That didn't work. Not this time.
This actual quote was from Revelations 103. But I can't, it won't let me set it as 103. Doesn't give me the option.
There wasn't a reason to try that. Not this time. Nope, that wouldn't work here. That wouldn't work here. That wouldn't work here. I had no reason to try that. There wasn't a reason to try that. That wouldn't work here. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear
I know
the
what how to do this, but it won't.
and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Revelation.
Yeah. I know this is going to annoy me, sorry. Oh. Apparently I've got to read the Bible. This is stupid. So now I've got to go back out here. I need to move over there.
The Bible was just what I needed. I had a Bible reference. I decided to look it up. I flicked through the good book looking for the right chapter. Aha! Revelations. Now, where is it? Got it. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Chapter 1, verse 3. 1:03.
But I had that written down. Why did he not just do that? Let me out of here. Whew.
I entered the time suggested by the verse from the Bible, chapter 1, verse 3. Nothing. I was running out of ideas. Then a sound caught my attention. Sliding statues, ancient mechanisms. You didn't get this kind of thing back in Idaho. Behind the statue, a flight of stairs was going up. Well, here goes.
Seize him!
Whoa! Let him go. Come in, Monsieur Stobbart. We've been expecting you.
Who are you?
I am the preceptor of the temple.
The chapter of Saint Stephen?
Very good. Your deductions brought you here, as we knew they would.
My deductions also tell me you've got the Key of Solomon.
We did have it, briefly, but alas, it has been taken again.
Cesaro.
He attacked swiftly and with overwhelming force. My men fought bravely, but it was not enough. A few of us retreated here to hide. A few miserable survivors.
Why is the key so important?
You know of the armillary?
Some?
Cesaro has set the armillary in motion. He will use the key to release the dragon energy in an enormous burst, which he will then harness to fulfill his own desires.
So where's the armillary? Surely all we have to do is go there and turn the damn thing off.
The whereabouts of the armillary have been long forgotten. 3 ancient stones hold the secret to its location.
Don't tell me. You lost them too?
We have 1 stone.
Show me. Bingo. I do believe we've got the other 2.
It is said that the 3 stones are linked. With the stones there is a chance.
What can I do to help?
We will send our best knight, chivalrous, tenacious, and unswerving in his determination to fight evil.
Well, whoever this guy is, he's gonna need a hand.
That is for him to decide. Neo.
So have I become a Knights Templar or what? Also, why the hell does he look like the classic Doctor Who master?
Hi, guys.
George, are you okay?
Just about. I went down below Montfaucon. They led me to a secret Templar base. And Andre, you were right. The Templars did survive.
Of course.
The original St. Stephen chapter.
But they must have been hundreds of years old.
My little chickpea, it doesn't mean the people themselves were original.
Oh,
Trouble is, Cesaro beat me to it. He's got the Key of Solomon. He's probably already on his way to the armillary.
did you find its location?
No. If the Templars ever knew it, it's long been forgotten. They did give me another of the alphabet stones, though.
Another clue.
Not only that, they, knighted me.
What?
Knighted, as in made me a knight.
Extraordinary.
That's how it felt.
Did they do it with a sword?
Yep, whole shebang. Arise, Sir George. What do you think, Nico?
I'm speechless.
I guess if you and me were married, that'd make you a lady.
Very funny. So what should we call you? Your Highness?
My liege?
Oh, shucks, let's not be formal. Lord Stobbart of Idaho will do for now. I had no reason to use the computer at the moment. Do you have any fresh ideas?
I'm as stumped as you are, George.
Have you noticed how Andre has changed lately? He's almost charming.
Beatrice has addled his mind.
You don't like Beatrice much, do you?
She's a silly, over-made-up, underdressed little girl.
Ouch.
I just think Andre could do better for himself. That's all.
Any idea what the symbols on the alphabet stones could mean?
No. Even Andre's not able to help with this.
It's so frustrating. We know the armillery's somewhere in Egypt.
So maybe we should look at a map of Egypt.
And you just happen to have one handy, I suppose.
Well, while you were out getting knighted, we found a DVD filled with satellite maps.
Cool.
Here it is.
So let's take a look at Egypt.
We thought satellite maps would more closely represent the Egypt of thousands of years ago.
There aren't any ley line maps by any chance.
This is scientific fact, George.
Looks like it needs bringing up to date.
You can't deny the evidence, Andre.
Just when you think you understand the way the world works.
I'm always finding the same thing about women.
Hey,
Sorry, where were we?
look! There's Northern Africa.
Nico, look there. The psi symbol looks like the Nile Delta.
You're right, George. Let's have a closer look at that section.
There was nothing I could see which matched the Alpha Stone. Nico, there's another match.
The Omega symbol is just like that bend in the river.
Let's have a closer look.
I'm a bit stumped this time, George.
Could be a dead end.
No. Look at the arrangement of those ruins.
They seem to be arranged in a cross, but not quite.
They're like the points on the Alpha Stone.
I wondered what they meant.
That can't be right. One of them is missing.
Exactly. The missing point is the location we're looking for.
So, we just read the map reference.
And we have the location of the armillery.
Well done, George.
Thanks, Andre. Come on, Nico. We have to stop Cesaro.
Bam.